Hello everybody, it's June 3rd, 2018, and I'm out on the pond today with what I like to call the Briggs and Scrapiron Franken-Johnny. This thing is, well, first off, I got this motor from another club member. It actually came from Lloyd Lautner. I bought a bunch of parts motors from him last year, and this was on his trailer that he was kind of clearing out, and he said if I would do a video on it after I got it running that I could have it. So I promised him a video, and I'm out here on the pond today making that video. So anyway, this thing is well, it's quite a contraption. I thought it was a Johnson CD, but actually it is a Gale built Spiegel Brook Lure 500. It's a 1956 Spiegel Brook Lure, which is a Gale built motor. It's basically the same thing as the CD, but it does say Spiegel on the nameplate. And on top of that has been Cobbletech engineered a 1979 3 horsepower Briggs & Stratton 4-stroke cycle lawnmower engine. Coupler underneath here, hacked out sort of a flange here that looks like it was part of a lawnmower at one point in time, and a copper tube there coming out of the water pump in the lower unit, which is completely non-essential, but they decided, whoever did this, to crimp it at the end and make a decorative water fountain out of it. And after all this time of sitting outside underneath the trailer and however long he had it and everything else, the water pump still works. So anyway, this is, I got this thing going last night. I went through the carburetor. No, not the carburetor. The carburetor was okay. I didn't do anything to the carburetor. I went through the magneto, cleaned the points, replaced the spark plug, and give it a shot of fogging oil and starting fluid, and pulled it over, and it popped. And I thought, well, we'll try it. Flushed out the fuel tank, put some fuel in it, and a little bit of pulling, and off she went. So I'm out here today giving it a run, and give you a little show on this one and show you how it does. Obviously, it's not going to be any kind of speed demon, and it's really not that impressive in performance, but it does run. The reverse latch doesn't work, so when I back up, I have to hold the motor down to keep it from joining me in the boat. I'm sure this thing passes all the applicable OSHA and EPA standards. It's 4-stroke cycle, so it's clean, right? Yeah, sure. And no muffler. White hot exhaust right in front of the operator. Probably not the best idea, but hey, it is what it is. I actually had the 5 horsepower prop on it originally, and that's just lugging it down so bad. I swapped it out for an HD prop, which is a 2.5 horse prop, and it works a little bit better. So let me get myself off ashore, and we'll start this thing up and take it for a run around the pond. All right, let's give this thing a start. I got to turn it sideways. Off and running. You gotta admit that fountain's a nice touch. Along with that beautiful PVC pipe and duct tape intake. Gotta go slow in reverse so it doesn't try to join me and burn me. But reverse is working. Back into forward. Well, that's a good example of make do with what you got. It does work. That'll do it on this one for today. Thanks for watching, and keep your prop out of the mud.